It is election eve, and presidential candidates are making their campaign stops with big focus on Pennsylvania. Kamala Harris is spending all day there. Donald Trump rallying in 3 states with a final stop in Michigan.
You see, Trump right now is speaking in Pittsburgh. We are awaiting Harris speaking, but her rally is filled up right now.
With that, we welcome you to the Fox 11 News at 5 on Fox 11 and Fox 11 Plus. I'm Christine Devine.
And I'm Alex Michelson. 77 million Americans have already voted. Former President Trump sounding confident about victory as he campaigned today.
Fox's Rebecca Castor joining us live from West Palm Beach, Florida, with the latest on the Trump campaign. Rebecca?
Christine, Alex, good evening. We're outside the Palm Beach County Convention Center where the Trump campaign will watch the numbers roll in tomorrow night. They're cautiously optimistic heading into Election Day. They're happy about the early voting numbers they've seen in key swing states, and they think they're going to have the turnout tomorrow to pull this off.
We're just one day away from what will be the most important political event in the history of our country. But you have to get out. We have to vote. Just show up and vote.
Former President Trump sweeping battleground states today, with 2 stops in Pennsylvania, a state that could be the determining factor in the race for the White House.
Everybody's been spending a lot of time there because we know how absolutely critical it is.
Earlier in North Carolina, Trump announced a new policy on the final day of his campaign. If he wins, on day 1, he'll tell Mexico's president to stop migrant traffic flowing through Mexico, or he'll slap a 25% tariff on every Mexican product coming into the U.S.
If that doesn't work, I'll make it 50. And if that doesn't work, I'll make it 75 for the tough guys, and I'll make it 100.
Vice President Harris also focusing on Pennsylvania today, hoping she'll be the candidate to pick up the state's 19 electoral votes. Her strategy in the final hours of her campaign is to stay positive and focus on unity.
It's about just strengthening our country and reminding each other we are all in this together. We rise and fall together. And that is the strength of who we are.
Donald Trump will travel back here to Florida tonight after closing out his campaign in Michigan. He's set to vote here in person tomorrow, while Kamala Harris has already submitted her mail-in ballot. Christine, Alex.
Yeah, of course, that mail-in ballot coming right here to California. She wouldn't say how she's voting on Prop 36. So Trump, though, he wants there to be a winner tomorrow night. Is that likely?
Yeah, Trump has repeatedly said that he wants this election called by tomorrow night, but with just how razor thin this race is, that's extremely unlikely, especially since there are several key swing states that have not changed their election laws since 2020, when we saw a lot of delays with ballot counting.
Could be days before we actually know. All right, thank you so much. Moving on now. Vice President Kamala Harris is laser focused on Pennsylvania, trying to win that battleground state's 19 electoral college votes.
It's hard to figure out how she wins without Pennsylvania. Fox's Connor Hansen is live in Philadelphia tonight. Connor, a lot of high-profile help for the VP today.
There sure is, Alex. Vice President Kamala Harris making her final campaign blitz, traveling across the state of Pennsylvania. As you mentioned, this state could very well decide the election tomorrow or whenever this race is called. Tonight, this will all culminate in a major concert right here behind me in downtown Philly, and we've seen thousands of people lining up here for hours.
Vice President Kamala Harris is making her final push for votes in battleground Pennsylvania, taking her message across the Commonwealth with campaign stops in 5 cities. In President Biden's hometown of Scranton, Harris thanked campaign workers. Thousands of them knocked on doors over the weekend.
Let's get out the vote. Let's win.
Harris is getting help from a star-studded squad of supporters. Rapper Fat Joe appearing at a rally in Allentown, then Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro stumping for her at a Puerto Rican restaurant in Reading. Katy Perry and other big names will take the stage when Harris hosts a rally in Pittsburgh, and capping off her campaign stops, a concert on the famed Rocky Steps outside the Philadelphia Art Museum with Oprah and Lady Gaga.
One more day left in one of the most consequential elections of our lifetime. and momentum is on our side.
Neck and neck with Donald Trump, Harris is marking her 18th trip to the Keystone State since launching her candidacy in July. For his effort to rally undecided voters, the former president is also stopping in 2 of the same Pennsylvania cities to make his final pitch.
With your vote tomorrow, I will end inflation. I will stop the invasion of criminals coming into our country. And I will bring back the American dream.
And Trump also in Pittsburgh right now. The Harris campaign telling Fox, though, that they've made a point out of not mentioning the former president by name in these final days of the campaign, saying that instead they want to finish, quote, fully positive. Alex, Christine.
In your last clip at the Trump rally, we saw signs women for Trump, but it's Harris who's really pulling for that female vote.
That's right, and we're going to see that continue, and it's no more important anywhere else than right here in Pennsylvania. She's counting on those women to show up tomorrow and hoping they've been showing up all throughout early voting here. That could be one of those key groups that decides this.
That's something Hillary Clinton was counting on back in 2016. Her last event was a big concert in Philadelphia. I remember being there. Didn't work out for her. Harris hoping this time it's different. Connor Hansen, thank you for your reporting. We'll check back in with you next hour.